To the TPP agreement now. We know it's been a major topic in the 2016 race, and now it appears that emails showing Hillary Clinton's views on the TPP deal will not be released until after the election. One America's Cameron Kramer explains how a delay by the State Department will prevent voters from learning the full story about Clinton's ever-changing views on the TPP.
While President Obama is yet to officially endorse Hillary Clinton for president, his administration is already helping out the Democratic frontrunner. A Freedom of Information request for emails relating to Clinton's digital correspondences about the Trans-Pacific Partnership has been delayed repeatedly. The latest notification from the State Department puts the expected release date on November 31st, 2016. Two problems. First, November only has 30 days. Secondly, even if it did exist, November 31st would come weeks after the general election. It all relates back to a central question. Why is this subject important for voters? And why is it important enough that information relating to it be released ahead of the election? First and foremost, it's a subject Clinton has waffled on repeatedly. Here's Clinton in 2012, praising the proposed agreement.
The so-called TPP will lower barriers, raise standards, and drive long-term growth across the region.
Flash forward a handful of years, and the controversial 12-nation trade deal is vehemently opposed by both of Clinton's challengers.
I hope the American people stand up and tell the Congress enough is enough. We need to create decent-paying jobs in this country for a change.
The TPP is a horrible deal. It is a deal that is going to lead to nothing but trouble.
And after first supporting it, now Clinton is backpedaling to get on the same page as her White House-seeking colleagues.
And then what I know, and again, I don't have the text, we don't yet have all the details, I don't believe it's going to meet the high bar I have set.
Clinton's shifting positions have been keyed on by some in the media.
I also said that I hoped I would be able to support TPP, but I actually waited until I knew what was in it, and then I stated my opposition to it.
Well, you said it was exciting, innovative, ambitious, groundbreaking, cutting-edge, high quality, and high standard.
It's even a subject that was brought up to the White House press secretary.
Doesn't it frustrate the administration to have her out there now saying, oh, I'm not so much with all the things I worked with them on?
Well, Kevin, I think that...
I know you have friends in their administration. I respect that.
Yeah.
And you don't want to go too hardcore on this. I'm just trying to understand.
Well, but look, the fact that I have friends that work on the campaign doesn't in any way prevent me from speaking candidly.
Press Secretary Josh Earnest would go on to direct further questions to the Clinton campaign. And now it would seem the campaign would have email evidence to support its candidates' assertions, as a Freedom of Information request asked for correspondences relating to Clinton's dealings with the trade agreement. That FOIA request was initially tabled until April 2016, but now it's been pushed back until late November. It's a significant delay. State Department Freedom of Information Act requests usually take around 100 days, yet this request would take nearly 500 days if the post-election timetable holds. It appears voters won't have the email evidence relating to Clinton's stance on the TPP, so they'll have to take her at her ever-changing word.
You supported his trade deal dozens of times. You even called it the gold standard. Now, suddenly last week, you're against it.
But at least her party kept up its promise about transparency, right?
Let me say it as simply as I can. Transparency and the rule of law will be the touchstones of this presidency.
Cameron Kramer, One America News.